free my mind, free my mind. I want break poverty shackles placed on me since birth. I want become that woman in her suit, sitting behind her desk of power. I want be an artist with brush in hand, surrendering to all sort of image in him head. I want be a doctor, nursing back the sick to health. I want be where I born for be, born for be.
My name is Anne-Marie Baker.
My name is Jacqueline Young. My daughter Anne-Marie Baker.
When I was going to school, I didn't get any chance to take any subjects, and I got a second chance right now.
She's a girl like this. Although she have her children, she make the effort every morning to go. Sometimes when she left, she just come, Ilian, I'm going to school. My very key to be able for me. And she just left them at me and she just gone.
My name's Latoya Gibbs. I'm Anne-Marie's Baker's sister. I never thought she'd go back to school. And she did. She's more focused because she come home and she do homework and she asks questions and stuff like that. So I think it's good for her being in the program.
A lot of progress has been going on.
Sometimes I miss her upon her, but when I look back, she wants to uplift herself.
I thank youth because it's helping me a lot. Any young girls and young boys that is out there not doing anything, sitting on the sidewalk, never give up, even though it's challenging.
Winston Churchill once said, "If we are together, nothing is impossible. If we are divided, all will fail."
This is not about two Jamaicas here. This is one Jamaica.
The Youth Upliftment Through Employment program was formulated by the PSOJ as a positive response to the factors that contributed to the tragic events that occurred in late May 2010, what is now called the Tivoli incursion.
The country for the first time, I think, felt what people who live in these troubled areas feel on a day-to-day basis and actually began to care.
Members of the PSOJ approached me, suggested that the private sector needs to develop some kind of a response.
So there at the forum, Keith Duncan and Joe Matalon sat at the same table. And Keith, as he's a passionate guy, was talking about solutions, what we can do. And Joe said, really, well, put your actions where your mouth is. Will you lead a committee?
We put them all together in a committee within the organization. They worked for about 6 months before we actually started implementing in January.
Many persons in the PSOJ who were very concerned came together. Gary Allen from RJR Group, Maureen Weber from Development Options, and Philip Maskell, who's actually from the diaspora in Canada, Emil Spence from Jamaica National. I mean, people who really wanted us to do something.
One of the things that we were very concerned about was the fact that there were lots of youth training, vocational skills training programs around, but very often a lot of kids went through these programs and at the end of it couldn't find themselves a job, and that led to a great deal of frustration. So we decided that it ought to be a sort of central design feature of the youth program, that we actually try and place these young people, once they have been through the training, in either work experience or apprenticeship or some kind of full-time employment. Even if it's only a work experience, it's something that they have on their resume. They would have worked in an organization before.
Work gives value to your life. It adds the meaning, it gives purpose.
That was the most critical element of the program.
Yute is designed to empower unattached youth in troubled communities by improving their employability through mentorship and skills upgrading and providing opportunities for gainful and lawful employment via work experience, real jobs, and the startup of entrepreneurial ventures.
We spend a lot of time in the communities talking with young persons. We ask them what is that they wanted to see in a program for themselves. We started the program first. We actually had people who came to the orientation. They went back to them again to actually have them assessed. What we learned then was that a large number of them, actually more than half of them, had challenges with literacy and numeracy. So when we started the employment stream, we had to break it into 3 levels actually. The ones who were job ready, we focused on getting those ready for the job market. Then we had the next tier now, young persons who will have some level of hard certification, and I'll work with those actually to place them in hard certified learning opportunities. And we have a third grouping in that stream, and those are young persons who actually have to move their reading and numeracy skills up so that they can then go on to do the hard assessment.
Things that we miss out on from in high school, I look at maths and English, can build up back with a little vocabulary. The schools last for 6 months. We're gone, what, 4 months so far. You see me? So we're gonna really step up to the skills training part. After them supposed to provide you with a little work and thing, you see me, you start from there. So if you want to continue, I think you can continue to, you see.
And we have the youth fund stream, and these are young men who are usually recommended to us by the community, some by their parents.
They're the ones who are really recognized as being most at risk, most in need of an additional supported kind of intervention in order to progress to the kind of employment and entrepreneurship opportunities that are available to them.
We learn a lot of things, conflict resolution. They teach us about our culture, where we're coming from, our African peoples and ancestors, you know, so we can know who we are.
We learn stuff like to be respectful when someone talking, and we have a time and place everything.
The long-term vision for the Yute program is a Jamaica where young people have an energy and a freedom to create the life that they want to live. They are free to establish businesses and have the skill set to get the best types of jobs and really earn a proper living so they can really choose and provide for their families.
Phase 1 zeroes in on some of the root causes of violence and unemployment among young people through an aggressive 2-year holistic approach, focusing on 8 communities in Kingston. On successful execution of Phase 1, Yute will expand to other communities in Kingston and wider Jamaica. Yute recognizes the importance of working together, and along with its implementing partners, which include Sistering Theatre Collective and Aganar, has established relationships with NGOs, government agencies, private sector companies, and the inner city communities in which their participants are from. It is through these coordinated partnerships that the program aims to uplift through active mentorship, training, and work experience.
When you see them leaving a meeting, all of them walking together, it's no longer I am P, I'm this P, I'm that P. I'm a youth looking to move myself forward. So I think even before we've started the program, we're already seeing a critical gain, which for us is breaking down political divides.
Yute believes in Jamaica and the development of Jamaican youths and their potential to contribute to the framework of the country. No youth is beyond redemption. Steered in the right direction, their potential is infinite. Through its work, the Youth Upliftment Through Employment program will continue to empower, uplift, and inspire inner city youth.
My name is Danisha Leslie.
I'm Donna Davis. I'm a trainer at Parade Gardens.
And I'm a trainer here at Jonestown.
I think it's a brave step that youth have come into the communities to provide this kind of service.
We do life skills where we would teach the students or talk about certain topics that's relevant to everyday life.
What I've seen is the enthusiasm of them coming early and the eagerness in learning.
Then we go straight into the numeracy and the literacy programs.
With them knowing the better thing and telling them to practice it, they will tell you that, hey miss, I tried this and it worked. You know, or some will tell you that, boy miss, me just couldn't hold my attention and me just have to let it go. But the chance and the opportunity is there for them to blossom into who they want to be.
I think youth is playing their part and trying to help the inner city youths as much as possible. I think the rest is up to the youths themselves.
They're learning and they see where they can have good camaraderie with their classmates, and it's all fun. It don't have to be violent, and I think this is a good thing.
Constable Damian Wright, attached to the Ghost Street Police Station. What the youth program is doing, helping to re-socialize the youths. So they want to market themselves as better Jamaicans. These programs are definitely the answers, the way forward.
Most of my friends are actually in the program. Nika Campbell, I represent Jamaica in the Under 17 World Cup.
I am Mrs. Edith Sturridge. I live in the community of Jonestown. The youths on the corner, eventually, them just join into a situation that them don't want to really get into. Eventually them join into the situation because of the system. I appreciate youth coming into this community. It helped the youths to get back alive.
I'm not materialistic, just fed up with my birthright poverty. I want to be somebody with wealth, mentally, spiritually, financially. I want to be where I born for be, but first I must free my mind.
Youth stand for youth upliftment through employment. Show your interest. Be a part of it.
Free my mind. Free my mind.
Do your part. Support the youth program today. Visit us online at www.youthjamaica.com or call 920-6254 Development Options Limited, Youth Program Management Office for more information.
I want a bank account the wealth of Dubai. To fly out whenever I want to fly. I want be born for the first time. Free my mind. Free my mind. Free my mind. Free my mind. Free my mind.